Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, your deity of heresy, sincerity, and lies. And welcome back to more V Rising. Sorry about that having to stall out for a little bit. But last time we did manage to get Helena up and running about to defend our castle as we work to expand and grow. Visible Foundation. Okay. Yep. Okay. And while we're here, when we did move our base, so alright. So, for now, we're just going to work on clearing out space while we wait for nighttime to come here in a minute. Oh. There we go. Rough flooring.
This will not work.
Okay. So we're looking to expand and expand. Let's see. Yep. Getting these wood. Yep. Yeah, we're just looking to get as much cleaned out as possible. And ideally, this is a pretty good central area, so I'm going to be looking to expand this further out. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Rough flooring.
I cannot build here.
Alright. Yep. Alright. 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 Vampire powers. Emote, spellbook. Map. Okay. Because what I'd like to do is start adding some more rough flooring out here.
This will not work.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this end is at least covered. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's clear out as much of this as possible. If it's going to take us a little while, so be it. Because I like this central place, so I want to get... Yep.
My blood reserves run low.
Alright, we're getting thirsty. Okay. But just real quick.
I cannot build here.
Blocked by environment. Okay. Yep. Okay. There we go. Yep.
This will not work.
Okay. So that works a lot better. Okay. So now let's go down and get something to drink. Okay. So it shouldn't be far, because we're right next to a bandit camp, so it won't be hard to get a drink here. Okay. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. And good. There we go. Yep. Yep. There we go. Nice.
Blood sustains me.
And fills me and restores. Okay, back at it. There we go.
This isn't working.
Requires bear form or explosives. Okay, so we can't get in from here. But we're also... Okay. Okay, so we have that taken care of. Alright. The other thing I probably should eventually look up here is how blood pool works. So, say I have brute blood type, right? Well, honestly, break some more rock, because I'm going to need it. Yep. Gonna need it. Alright. There we go. Alright, just because we're gonna need it for our base to make some more. Alright. And iron, and that's copper, so... And we'll need more copper, absolutely. Okay.
Bend
Dominate.
to my will.
Now, does a creature...
Do not resist.
Alright. Huh.
My bags are filled.
Oh.
You are mine to control.
Alright. One. Okay, so animals can't be. Okay. Let's see. Pine saplings. Those I can drop. Blood rose, because I'll need that for more skeletons. Okay. Alright. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Grinder. Got more bricks. Okay. because we want to put more flooring down. And for that, we're gonna have to break everything that's here. Yep. Get all the stone, then the trees.
There is no space in my inventory.
Okay. So let's see. The tannery. Simple workbench. Anything else I can make? Yeah. Gravedigger, cloth, and leather. Okay. Okay. Furnace. Yep, more copper. Sawmill. Okay. So I've cleared out this area. Right? Yep. Alright. Get this whole area cleaned up. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright.
I cannot build here.
Alright. And... nice. Yep. Alright. Okay.
This will not work.
And keep. Yep. Because basically I just want rough flooring everywhere where we can... So we have a basic idea of making a second wave, a second enclosure. Because I'm sure there'll be points where we're going to start seeing our home attacked. Alright. Alright. So let's see. Okay. Blocked by rough floor. Alright. Okay, so that's taken care of. That's good. Then it's the... No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So clearing out your whole base is a lot of work. But I think it's worth it. Sun's rising. Alright. So we could throw down another mist. I don't remember where it is. Production? General, yeah. Okay. And... Yep. Out of bones, huh? Or do I have some... Okay. Material storage, go ahead and just add more. Okay. Take that, and the crude stuff and just give that to Helena. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Helena? Over here. Okay. Okay, so... this, and this can all go to you. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Alright. Research desk. Assortment of fine paintings. Unlock on magic. The Ring of the Warrior. And Warlock leggings. Okay. So we now know of decoration, paintings. Okay. Then from the crafting table, okay, Ring of the Warrior. I have some crude rubies and the Gravedigger's Ring, which still requires more Morning Lilies and Grave Dust. Okay. Warlock leggings. Okay, bonus spell power. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Alright. Well, while we're waiting, I guess one of the things I could do... out of grass... okay, out of bones. Fish bones. Didn't I have some? Yeah, I had some fish bones. And some grass, so take those. Okay. Grass and fish bones. Okay. And I do have the Greater Blood Essence on me. So for our actual throne... okay, I have the Greater Blood Essence, so then I just need Grave Dust, Copper Ingots, and Stone Blocks. Oh. Okay. Copper Ingots, got. Sawmill, the planks I'm fine on. And... oh. Okay. Tainted Hearts. Rugged Hide. Okay. So what we're looking for is... yeah, just the grave dust. Which, in all truth, we'll just turn this off for a minute. Okay. Alright. Okay, how much grave dust? 4. Okay. So, while that's going on, I'm gonna go... ah, perfect. Get something to drink. Yep. 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 Okay. Roots. Okay. Alright. Yep. 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 Okay, so brute 7%. Okay, so so that moves me down to 7%.
Sanguine regeneration.
Okay, so there must be a way to improve the blood. Grave dust 3. Of course, I'm short enough bones to do. Of course, I'm just short enough, right? Yep. Well, go back to doing stone then. Okay. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Okay. And this is just another area to clear out, right? This is just another castle location. Okay. Now let's keep exploring. Yeah, they have a ton of locations where you can potentially put the castle.
Sanguine regeneration.
Alright. Let's see what's out here. Alright. Okay. Down here? Nope, another castle location. Okay. Nice. Blood roses. You know what? Actually, let's do some quick. Switching things around, and then... okay. Yeah. There we go. The sword is good for plant fiber. Axe is good for chopping, and spear is good for living creatures. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice. There we go. Yep. Yep.
Restore my body.
Okay. Tainted hearts, paper. We're looking for unsullied hearts, but... You got some special bone shard? Alright. Coarse thread. Alright. There we go. Paper is useful. Alright. Coarse thread, paper, both are fantastic finds. Hey, copper ore. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep. Nice.
There is no space in my inventory.
And let's get rid of the one piece of leather is fine. Getting rid of that. And go ahead and get the copper ore. Alright. Alright, let's head back. Okay. Nice. Okay. Crypt flooring, which is what we need. Alright. Picked up a bunch of bones, so we should be fine. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Sweet. Alright. And let's see. There, that should be enough for another bone dust. Nope, 61, of course. Quick splits. Okay. Alright, give us the last grave dust. Then we'll get our throne and we can continue our quest down the line from there. As I say, there's no way to, like, track recipe, toggle. Oh, okay, has matching floor. Okay, so there is ways to increase the speed of it. Okay, I thought so. Okay. Oh, right. And take it. And then our chair can be disassembled. And then the actual throne nice. Alright. So, servants has items in inventory. Morning Lily, Grave Dust, General Area Loot. Whetstone, General Area Loot, Blood Essence. Honestly, yeah, Bandit Copper Quarry. Helena. Carefully planned. Okay, so I can't yet. Because Helena has stuff in her inventory. Okay. Sermon, summon. Servant inventory, okay. So give them... Yeah, the reinforceable. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Helena's inventory needs to be clear. Then I can dispatch her. Okay. Let the hunt begin. So, yeah, it'll take however long.
Recognize my power.
Okay. So we now have crypt flooring, which we can put in here. Crypt flooring. Stone and grave dust. Okay. But what the other thing we would want... dominant, servant, Greater, copper, and planks. Okay. Yeah. Okay, don't have any copper on me. Blood essence. Alright, all the grass we would ever need, now we just need bones more regularly. Maybe a second servant to harvest the bones? Alright. Okay. 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 So discover a way to unlock treasury flooring. Complete treasure room by laying down treasury flooring, constructing castle walls around it. Treasury flooring. Well, I would imagine it's a V-blood then. So we've done both of those. Fire starter. Rat form. Check rewards. Garden. Growing plots. Ferocious bear. That gets us bear form. Nicolau the Fallen. Treasury flooring. Okay. Alright, so now we're gear level 27, so we need to get up to level 35. But for that... yeah, we're gonna need to start... okay. Okay. So for that... we're gonna need to get stronger. So the question is, what equipment... what's the step up from here? None of the V's look like they give us any major weapon increases. So what's after copper? That's the big question. Research... weapons. Alright, so either you need a lot of paper, or... I was say, because none of the V-Bloods we can access gives us a better longbow, but not better materials. Devourer definitely would be nice. Fire starter. The alchemy table. Alright. Okay. So we're looking for what a higher level material. Alright. But copper's the highest level stuff we see in this area. Right? So what that tells us is that it's probably not in this area where we need. Okay. Either way, well, let's see. Let's empty our packs. Nice. Material storage. Okay. And the crappy weapons. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ow. Okay, there we go. Alright, then from the bricks we do have... okay. Okay. Well, let's go on a hunt. Lydia the Chaos Archer is far away. Okay. Okay. South and far away. Alright. Yep. Nice. Okay. So she's... yep. Well, let's see. Yep. Okay, it was right, sulfur was the next stone up. Alright. Nearby. Yep. Further to the south. Alright. So she's in this western camp here. Alright. Hmm. Very close. Yep. And get topped up. There we go. Wow. Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright. Nice. A 90% creature bonus. Not bad.
My blood, restore my body.
90% creature. So that does what? Increases movement speed, shapeshift speed, resistance. Okay. Not bad. Alright. Alright. Nice. Yep. Nice. Alright. Nice. Yep. Nice. Alright. Alright. Some miners. Okay. Okay. She's this way. Okay. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Alright. There we go. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Hey, an unsullied heart. Nice. Close by. Yep. Nice. Nice.
From my veins,
Of course.
rejuvenate. Blood sustains me.
Close. Alright. And a camp or something, or is she just down here? Nope, not in this. Okay. Okay. Bear. Alright, there she is. Okay.
Ew, twist of fate.
Alright. Nice. Yep. Yeah, archers are at least more manageable for this point. Yep. Alright.
Think on your feet.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. Yep. Yeah, the fire, I ain't. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Yep. Now.
Think on your feet.
Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay. Where are you going? Yep.
Think on your feet.
Yep. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pick up the health. Come on, pick something new. Yep. 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 Yeah, the upside is archers are pretty predictable. Yep. Because that three hit, that three Alright. Now I can just outrun this. 2, 3. Yeah, because basically she just wants to keep you near the flames. Nice. Alright. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. Nice. Nice. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright.
Think on your feet.
Yep. Got her.
This can't be right.
It is. And that's more for us. Yummy!
Taste of knowledge.
Alright. So we got a chaos spell point, the Devourer, which is going to be awesome. Leatherworking. Bags and various items, the leather-bound bag for extra inventory slots, and the longbows. Perfect. So then, yeah. Clive the Firestarter, huh? Alright, and we do have a spell point. Alright. So let's start heading back. Grab a drink on our way. There we go. And 61% rogue. You're a pretty good vintage, my friend. Nice. Okay. Copper. Yeah, the extra inventory slots will be useful. Okay. Because as it stands, yeah, we've got a whole extra bit. Okay. And let's head back. Yeah, so north. And there's the sun rising. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just looking for... Okay. Good ways back. Okay. Let's see. Yep. So just further north, mostly. Okay. But we'll be there before you know it. Alright. Not bad. Okay. Alright. Made it. Okay, so our spell book. We now have chaos magic. We could improve. No, we can just unlock new ones. So from there... sure. Power Surge. Alright. Then... Okay. So now the other thing we can start building is in Refinement, the Devourer. Okay. So that... Alright. Okay, so I need... Well, I can take that so they can get processed. Yeah, like... That's all for being processed. So, real quick... Fill in... Tannery, grinder... Then... Sawmill... And our furnace. Okay. Blood press. Okay. Now, on to... Okay. So it was planks and copper ingots. Alright. So, for now we'll just put the one in here. Devour. Okay, so, for example, it'll take some time. Okay, and it breaks it down. So, anything else I don't need? Okay. Okay. Blood Rose Brew. And Tainted Hearts. Okay. So we will go to Blood Press. Okay, so. There. There. Just so they're gone. Then... Okay, so that's all good. So let's see, what don't we need? this. Okay. Paper. I do have 63 paper, so we can actually use that now. Water skins. Okay, useful for potions, so. Okay. So, all the equipment I don't need. Okay. The 60 paper. Let's discover armor, consumables. Nah, let's go for a weapon. Okay. The Merciless Copper Crossbow. Fires long range bolt, Merciless Copper Crossbow. Okay. Alright, stone and planks. Okay. Alright, then from there, we can throw this, sapphire into gem storage, the morning lilies, and the thick hide. Okay. Then move that into here. Okay. Inventory's looking good. I have some blood essence. That's about it. Okay. So, the blood, might as well get the Clive the Firestarter going. Alright. And let's see, we can take the teleporter, try to get a little closer. He's north, very far away. Okay. Okay. Actually, no. Very far away to the west. Okay. Yep, we'll just have to keep looking. And off we go. Yeah, Stone Golem's still outside my range. Alright. And with any luck, we'll find... Okay, nope, he's further south. More direct west, so... We'll just keep heading west. Best to just explore at this point. And now that we have a teleporter, all we need to do is look for that. Check these merchants, see if they have anything useful.
Behold the might of the Belmont bloodline.
Of course there's the Belmont. Well, fuck that. Nope. That ain't fucking happening. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that ain't happening. So there's a Belmont out here. Great to know. Fuck you, dude. For those unfamiliar, the Belmonts are the legendary, supposedly, hunters of vampires. And, well, since they're a fictional creature, whoever has the biggest fictional dick usually wins. And unfortunately, and Bandit Sulfur Quarry. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. And we'll just take the blood. Top off. Okay. So now, very close, so somewhere in the mine, more than likely. Poacher. Yep. Yep. And sucks for you, buddy. Okay. Alright. And two rogue Deadeyes. Yep. Yep. Alright. Ow. You guys might want to be more, more careful with that.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, they hit hard. Explosives obviously are fantastic against anything undead. Alright. Nice.
My blood, restore my body.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Yep. And beat up. Alright.
Blood
Drink up.
sustains me.
Yeah, he's very close, so it's probably somewhere around here. Probably near wherever I'm gonna find the most explosives. Ah, yeah,
What
sure
are you
enough.
looking at, huh?
Yep. 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 Nice. Yep. That's gonna suck. Okay. Nice. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, his people are just as dangerous to him as he... Okay. Yep. 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 Alright. Nope. There we go. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Yep. Okay.
Blood sustains me.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, so yeah, it's just... Yep, and then he leaves a big bomb.
My blood. Restore my body.
Okay. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay.
I'm
Yep.
not making a dent. From my veins, I rejuvenate.
Okay, so now, so long as I'm technically in combat with Clive, this is my max health now. Okay. So... Alright. Alright. Of course. Okay. Yep. Of course. Okay. Yep. Yep. And dead. Okay. Okay.
Sanguine regeneration.
Okay. Nice. Yep. Alright. Alright. Yep. There we go. Be able to grab some health. Okay. Any way to get closer to him? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's rough. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Great. Can I heal up?
My blood. Restore my body.
And... Okay. Okay. Has he gone back to full health? Of course he has. Yep. Okay. And because we technically left, yeah, he gets full health back. Okay. But we at least have identified where he is. The other thing we can try to do is look for a teleporter nearby. Yeah. See if there's anything nearby that might help. Teleporter. Alright. Alright. That's not much of anything there. That's a corpse pile. Yeah. Sentient living corpse pile. That's brilliant. Well, at least self-aware. Not necessarily sentient. Mobile? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see if there's anything further north. Alright. Elk. Alright, this is just more part of another area. A treant. Literally living tree. Forest dweller. Alright. Looks like there's some camps or something up here. Another teleporter. Discovered bandit camp. Here we go. Yeah, Farbane Woods Waygate. Alright. Silverlight Hills. Okay. The other thing we could do is move towards the south. Yeah, because there's this whole section over here we haven't tested. So, and the more we know, the better off we are, so let's keep looking. Scouting, mapping, understanding what's where and why. Okay. Alright. Looks like there's another major camp down to the south and west. Alright. Well, let's see. Yeah, so that's the camp we know of. And that's where the explosive is. So then... Alright. Abandoned encampment. Yep. Oof. Just barely made it that time. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 Well, the bear will work. I see. Alright. There we go. Okay. So that's a copper camp for the bandit copper camp. Okay. Looks like there might be some more. Let's see. And we'll see what's where. Also looking for that's another castle area. Yeah, because it looks like there might be a camp or something down this way along the main roads. Ah, teleporter. Perfect. We can't use it right now, but it's good to know. The Farbane Woods Waygate. And here... Huh. What's all this? Alright. Oh! Okay, this is where else we could have dropped. Okay, that's where else we could have dropped from. Right, right. They let us pick which way where we started. So it's just wherever you start and you're not allowed to back. Okay. Okay. So this was just, well, you could have started here on this side. Okay. So we're good there, good there. Might as well check this interior area. Yeah, doesn't look like too much. Bandit camp, bandit grave dust. Yep. Alright. So yeah. Okay. So by and large, most of the Farbane we actually managed to map out. I can live with that. Alright, so then from there... Alright. Let's head home. Alright. Okay. Alright. So now that we know we have a teleporter closer, probably won't make it tonight. But we'll at least get us started. And from there, ugh. Yeah, just leave that alone. Yeah, the corpse piles are out of our... Yeah, they're a bit much. At least at this point. Alright. And made it in good time. What to do now? Okay. Let's see, we got paper, roses, bones. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can take some of the bones. Wood. Okay. Okay. And treasure. Okay. And these crypts for the bones. Yep. There we go. Okay. Okay, so then... Okay. Alright. So from here... Let's see. Crafting... Leatherworking. Planks and leather. Got plenty of them. And leather. Okay. Okay. Alright, we can make a leather bag.
I am missing key ingredients.
Coarse thread, which I just put away. Alright. So, that'll unlock +8 inventory slots. Okay. Okay, so we got that. So we can now hold more. What else did we unlock? She unlock. Right, longbow. Okay. Alright, that's the other major weapon difference. Which honestly we probably will be better with. So let's see. What exactly do I need for the longbow? Copper longbow. Just need the ingots. Okay. Alright. Okay, I have the copper. I just need some whetstones and crude topaz, which I probably have. 8, so not bad. Already have those. Warlock leggings. Okay. Sure. Alright. Now I'm just missing more coarse thread and copper ingots. Okay. And I'm just missing copper ingots, which may be in the furnace. Yeah, they were. Okay. So then I can make the other boots upgrade. Alright. Okay. So let's see. Okay, that's good, that's good. The longbow, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good firing rate. Okay. Then we just need to put away the stuff that needs to be. And we'll teleport near the boss and... Okay. Alright. Okay. Extra blood essence ain't terrible. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Just trying to think if there's anything else we need to do. Alright, the sun's rising, so let's actually get some sleep. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink. So while we wait for nighttime to fall so we can go after our bad bomber, let's just hope he's nowhere near as bad the second time round. Got a little better equipment. We have a new bow, so we don't have to get in close on him. So that'll be helpful. Just trying to think, is there anything else? Because the shielding spell is nice, but... And getting the extra bombs wouldn't be terrible? Oh yeah, I'm enjoying the game.
I rise.
Alright. The other thing we may want is another servant coffin. Planks, copper ingots, and greater blood essence. Do I have any greater? No. Okay. Okay. And our servant is out hunting. Let's take a look. Hunt is underway. Alright. So... Whoop. Okay. Almost dropped the controller. Okay, so they've got 15 hours, so... Now I get it. This is... And we'll see how big of a haul it is when that's done. Alright. Alright. And we don't have anything that doesn't allow us to teleport, so... If I'm honest... Okay. I'm gonna put you there, and I'm actually gonna swap the sword out for the bow. Okay, I like that better. Because, end of the day, the spear is my main weapon. The mace and the axes are for utility, and the bow gives me a ranged option with a decent fire rate. Okay. I like that better, because then that's mace, axes, and the spear. Yep. Okay. So at this point, we're just waiting... Well, I can probably teleport. Okay. So he's over, he's close, this is the closest we can get. Okay. I've heard of it, and I've seen like shorts and clips of it, but I don't know. I'm a Souls player. I don't get mad about it. I look at it and go, okay, so what went wrong? I I don't know. To me, it never seemed that funny. Mostly just because it's like, dude, you just spent how much? You just lost how much money? Oh well. But yeah, I don't know. That has always been the thing where I don't get mad about it. I look at it and go, okay, what went wrong? And was it something that was my fault? Is there something I'm missing? Okay. Okay. Well, time to play with the bow. Yep. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Yep. And yeah. Yep. Luckily I don't have anything on me, so I don't have anything to really lose, so if I die, it's not a big
This
deal.
cannot be the end.
Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can't afford to break a controller. So, yep. But then again, there are people who get paid for that kind of thing where they rage on camera to make themselves look like this just angry monster. And people pay for that stuff, so whatever. Alright. The moon is rising. It's nighttime, so let's get to work. Alright, see if we can do a little better against this mad bomber. Yep. Start off by clearing out every person you can. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's start by clearing out the high levels. Ow. Yep. Nice. Yep. And yeah. Alright, see if we can bait out some of the high levels. Alright.
Have a taste. My blood,
Alright.
restore my body.
Yeah, you have to be out of the combat to get max health back. Yeah, and admittedly, I am under-leveled, technically. But frozen solid, perfect. There we go. Okay. Fire blossoms. I assume they'll be necessary for whatever alchemy. Yep. Alright. There we go. Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Nice. There we go. Okay. And frozen, feed on them. And yep, restore HP.
Blood sustains me.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Pick up all the goodies. Alright. Deeper in the camp. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright. 3 archers supporting him. Fucking bastard. Yep. Yeah, well, come on. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Blood sustains.
Okay. Nice. Nope. Because if I can get rid of even one of them, this all gets so much easier. Okay. Alright.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
There we go. Get out of the combat. Okay. Yep. Okay, he's further back, so I got a chance to take out the Deadeye here. Alright. Yep. 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 Okay. Nice. Yep. Nice.
I'll bet you like I'm real nice.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yay! Nice.
From my veins,
All
I
right.
rejuvenate.
Yep. Nice. Got him. Yep. Nice. Okay.
Sanguine regeneration.
Yeah, a hunt is not just the initial fight. It's getting yourself into the position where we can just wipe out his guys, isolate him, and then chip away at his stupid amount of HP. Alright. Okay. Nice. Yep. Yep. Nice.
My equipment is worn down.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Feed up. Nice. Alright, and... Nope.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
Alright. Almost there. Okay, he's coming after us. So we can switch to the bow.
I've got a burning desire to wreak some havoc.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, the bow. Yep. Yep, that's not bad. Yep. 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 Nice. If I can slow him down even, that's... makes my life easy. Damn. Yep. Yeah, and with the bow I'm also a little more mobile. So that's really nice. Nice. Okay. Yep. Longbow was definitely the right call. Alright. Okay. Yep. Because he's not going to let you stay in range, so... Yep. Yep. Nice. Alright. Yep. Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Yep. Yeah. His pattern's pretty predictable, but can't deny its effectiveness. Just basic aerial denial. There we go.
Really? That's it.
That's it. Sorry, friend. You are no more.
I feel stronger.
Nice. Alright, and there's a big chest. Unlock. A bauble. Ward of the Damned. 25% to spawn a skeleton warrior when triggered. Nice. Mounting Morning Lily Seeds. Nice. Crude Ruby and Ring of the Spellweaver. Not bad. Okay. And gear is damaged. What is? Our ring again?
As good as new.
Okay. Okay. And yeah. I think it's time to go home. Because I want to see what all we got. And see what alchemy we can do. Alchemy, the art of altering and, well, the earliest versions of chemistry. The art of changing and manipulating the nature of the world to one's own benefit. So yeah. Spell points. And yeah, the minor explosive box. Massive resource veins, walls, and doors. Alright, so the only one we're missing is Nibbles. No one's quite sure how it gets in, but they know it by the stench of rotting flesh and its carnivorous appetite. Alright, so we need a farm. Okay, and the spell book. Ah, tier 2. Void. Summon an orb that explodes on target location, dealing 90% damage, inflicting ignite. Chaos barrier. Block melee and projectile attacks in front of you for 2 seconds. Charges up the barrier up to 5 times. Unleash a chaos bolt. Or just Rain of Chaos. Shower an area with 8 Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna say the big fuck you attack. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the big chaos bolt. Alright. And actually, and my shield. Okay. So we're now able to use that spell. And we can summon Chaos. Yeah, and with the gem we now have the chance to summon as Chaos Warrior instead. Okay. Okay. Oh. Midday sun. Okay. Anyway, let's head home. See if the alchemy table is just for explosives or if it's got some other tricks up its sleeve. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Because alchemy could be anything from just making explosives to, okay, we can give you really good healing potions now. Thank you. Would take that in a heartbeat. I doubt it, but hey, we won't know till we get there. Actually, those roses. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we need to find some way to find nibbles. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Yep. Oh, yay. Vampire Hunter. Fucking brilliant. So, never mind. I was just hoping to do some... Tristan, the Vampire Hunter. Fucking brilliant on that one. Okay. And I'm leaping out of the hell out of here. I was hoping to stop by the merchants and see if maybe... But so long as Tristan's there, no fucking chance. Okay. Alright.
My blood. Restore my body.
Okay. Alright. Yep. 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 Alright. Yep. 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 Alright. There we go. Yep. There we go. Sweet. Okay.
Sanguine regeneration.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wasn't even bothering you people. You went and sought this fight on your own, okay? Just saying. Vampire can't even just...
Sustains me.
Can't even just relax for a minute. Everyone's gotta be up in my shit. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright.
My blood, restore my body.
Nice. Alright. Okay. There. Everyone happy now?
Sustains me.
I literally was just looking to go shopping, and everybody else has to stick their fucking nose in my business. It's amazing. Not even looking to bother anyone, just out and trying to do some fucking shopping. Okay. So now let's see. Shady goods, herbs and potions, book and gem.
Check out the goods.
Snowflower, enchanted brew, silver resistance. Okay. Shady
Can I
goods,
interest you in
straw
a
hat,
little
pilgrim hat.
something?
Lumberjack's axes, grave dust, coarse thread, the fierce stinger, and we use the pressed into oil. Yeah. Okay. I'll say the book is probably the
Can I
one.
interest you in a little
Shade
something?
Okay, Shadewalker stuff. Already known. Alchemy Lab flooring and Brew of Ferocity. Ring of the Warlock. Okay. Okay. I'm sure we got plenty of coins stashed back at the house, so we'll go check that out. Hold on. Well, it's already night, so you know what? Let's get some more copper ore, because we're probably going to need it. Also sulfur, probably. So if we see any sulfur stones, we'll pick those off. Yeah. Alright. Suppose the other thing we might need to start looking at is... Well, we sent one servant, but we might need some more. Is gaining everything we need to have the full 3 servants. And yeah, Stone Golem, don't fuck with him. He ain't worth it. Not right now, anyway. Maybe later on. Alright. Okay. Okay, so next is crafting for the alchemy table, which needs planks and sulfur. Okay. Well, I definitely have the planks and sulfur. Okay. So, alchemy. Okay. I have sulfur ore. Okay, so I need to throw it in the grinder. To become sulfur or furnace. Okay. My bad. Suppose that makes sense. Alright. Yep. Okay, so sulfur and the copper. Alright. And we'll see how much... I suppose the sulfur will be... Craft explosives. Okay. So let's give it a minute. Okay. Okay. Greater blood essence, nice. Because that's what we needed for the second servant coffin, which was 1 and 8 copper ingots. Oh, okay. Do we have any already made? 6. Of course we're missing 2. Of course. Alright. In the meantime, actually, the brick... Let's take a look about doing an extra external wall. So, let's see... Okay. This is the entrance. So... Castle wall... Okay. Then...
I cannot build here.
Okay. Just need to move you in. And the walls here, here, and here. Actually, make that... Castle gates. Alright. Okay, we'll just leave that as a gate, as a wall. Okay, we'll move this over. Same with the leather tent. Okay. Then... Okay, and... Alright, that's all indoors. Then a gate. Alright. Servant lock. Doors are required to... Unwanted enemies out, requires a castle. Okay. Nice. Okay. So then we can move this stuff. Just move like the tannery here. The grinder. Okay. That I'm honestly fine with, and even here I'm fine. Alright. Alright, that becomes an entrance with a door. Look at that. Alright, looking better. Then we can move this out here. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Okay. Yep, we have the planks, just need the greater... Alter the visuals armor by... Okay. That's fine, I don't care much about that at the moment. Okay. Alright. The furnace... Yep. Okay, and then for production... Crafting, alchemy... Okay, just need some more. In the meantime, then, we'll go back to working on our castle walls. Okay. Or more so the floors. Alright. So we have one wing of our production cleared up. Now let's get the rest. Nice. Nice. Yep. Get one side cleared out, and we'll have another. We couldn't just move all this stuff to the west wing, to the back there. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Alright. Alright. But rough floor. Alright. Okay. Yep. There we go. Alright. Love it. Alright. There we go. Okay. Yep. Alright, throw this all in the sawmill. Yep. Okay. We're getting there. Ah. Let's see. Been working, Oh. Well, while we're chopping wood. One of the things I've been actually working on is adding to a... I have a collection of music I use for when writing. And I've been looking recently to keep adding to it. So I've been listening to various OSTs. I've been starting with games. So like, I did Death Stranding's already. I did...
This will not work.
I'm trying to think. I did a bunch of... Okay, that growing plot needs to be done. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, I was working on getting as many different music styles and types and songs I love. And I was gonna say, alright. Anyway, so I was wondering if anyone had any other favorite, like, OSTs they love to listen to, like music that's games where the music really stood out to you. Because that's always kind of one of those things where I did my favorite Final Fantasies, which was something I realized which I realized I had to say. It's like, yeah, these are actually my favorite Final Fantasies. 16, 15, and 10. 10 and 7. Do I have any bones on me? Nope, I am out of bones. Okay. Alright. Alchemy. Alright, so just 4 more sulfur. Okay. Okay. So we're good there. tomb. Okay. But anyway, yeah. And it's not that any of the other Final Fantasies aren't bad. It was just purely I had to admit, those are probably my favorites and the ones whose soundtrack sticks with me. Alright. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
I was saying... Okay. Anyway. But yeah, it was that kind of thing where it's like... I had to admit, yeah, 16 is probably one of my favorite Final Fantasies. And that is one of those, what kind of opinion gets gets everyone down your back? It's like, yeah, I know for a fact a lot of people hate 16. I don't know, there was a lot to like about it for me. The world, the story, the characters... And I understand a lot, and very much, I do share people's frustration that the female main lead didn't get the time in the sun she should have. Alright? I very much understand that. And I share your sentiment. The fact that she didn't get more time out there in the sun was ridiculous. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Tainted Hearts. Edible. Okay. Back to working on getting this place cleaned up. Yep. Alright. But yeah. There's a lot of being frustrated, but I felt the gameplay was really good. I felt that it was a lot of fun, and the battling, I mean, the scenes were kinetic and fun and satisfying. I don't know, maybe it's just different taste for everyone, so. But yeah, 7 will always have a special place because it was my first Final Fantasy. Alright. Yep. Getting this rough flooring done. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Then for walls, let's go. Okay, so here. Okay. Check on the grinder for any more bricks. Do I have any stone left in any of the chests? Alright, I do. Alright, so we'll put that in the grinder because the bricks are how we make the walls. Okay. And luckily, if you move your castle, you don't need to rebuild everything. So that's a nice little thing for you. Okay. Do I... Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. Okay. Then we want an entrance. Then we need to move you into here. Alright. And then that moves there. And we now have an interior use of this. Perfect. And interior needs flooring. Castle flooring. Let's go with ebonite. All right. Forge flooring. Oh, okay. You want workshop floor. Oh, okay, so they want these specific types. Alchemy lab. Oh, okay. So we don't have that type of flooring. Oh, we do have workshop. Okay. So we can do at least one. Alright. So that gets the sawmill going 50% faster. Nice. Okay. I don't have forge flooring, so it's still going to take as long as it's going to take. But in the meantime, production crafting. Whoop. Alchemy lab. Alright. So, vermin salve is how... Yep, plant fiber. I mean, I can throw that in. Empty water skins. Minor explosives. Empty glass. Yeah. Okay, so we can make a bunch of... Okay. So yeah, the minor explosives. Okay. Oh, and a door, of course. Alright. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Research desk. We now have enough for the merciless copper longbow. The spellweaver. Alright. Okay. So the merciless copper longbow. What all do I need for it? Okay. Workbench. Forge. Workshop. Okay. Grinder would be the big one. Workshop flooring. Okay. Okay. Alright.
This will not work.
Oh, I need more planks. Well, that's easy enough. Alright. And yes, I'll eventually make the actual specified rooms that they're giving us, but for now. Alright. And there we go. So there, the grinder is now maxed out. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So we have that, we have these, and then, alright, so then, yep, okay, yep. Right. There we go. Alright.
I cannot build here.
Okay. Get this tree gone. Okay. Just because I want to be able to put our teleporter indoors. Alright, rough flooring.
I cannot build here.
Okay, so now let's see about trying to get our teleporter indoors, and then we're in a really good position. So castle wall. Yep. Okay. Because we want to be able to put... Okay. We'll move the crypts. We'll move that crypt. Yeah, we'll move the crypts over. I made so many of them and I don't really need them yet, but there we go. So then I should be able to do a wall here. Okay.
This will not work.
Okay. So yeah, let's get rid of all this. Alright. Oh, stone. Bravo. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And there we go. Alright. So now, what am I missing and why isn't this covered? Alright. Is there a spot not covered with flooring? Rough floor, rough floor, rough floor, rough floor. Ah. There we go. Now it's perfect timing. So, I now have access to And this Mist Brazier can actually... Yeah. Because the other thing we want to do is move this in here. Yeah, that can burn out for a moment. Because we're getting the castle going, really. Yeah. We got room to grow and room to put more. Alchemy Lab. Okay. Yay! Okay. Hard to believe, but yeah. So then our next big thing... Oh, right. Check the workshop. The crafting table, rather. So we can go see what did we need to improve our bow. Let's see. Traveler's Wrap. Got the Night Stalker set. Merciless Copper Longbow. I have the longbow. Crude Amethyst. Some more whetstones and leather. Huh. Well, the whetstones was part of the grinder. And I just needed rock dust, which I should have plenty of now. Crude Amethyst. None. Okay. Okay, sawdust. It was stone dust. And I believe copper. To get us... Yeah, so I just need 5 whetstones, crude amethyst. Okay. Okay. So yeah, to make... Wasn't there. Oh, it was in the forge, wasn't it? Was it? Whetstones. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. So I need... Yeah, copper bar. And... Yep, stone dust. Okay. And then... What else? Just because having the better bow will be nice. And our item level will keep going up. Okay. Yeah, we got all those. Grave digger. Okay. Fences, destroy castle, claim castle. Okay. So these are PvP stuff. Okay. Made the special boots. Yeah. Okay.
My blood reserves run low.
Oh, wow. Indeed. Okay. I got really distracted. We got into the castle building and kind of lost track of everything else. Okay. Hey, bear. It's unfortunate for you. Yep. There we go. There we go. Alright. So. Tannery, yeah. Go ahead. Okay, making water skins. Thick leather, pristine leather, yeah. Empty water skins. But what will I need them for in alchemy? Okay. Alright. And... Alright, some bones to get some basic rats. Okay. Minor explosives. And that's all we got for now. Alright. Alright. Okay. Whetstone will be... Okay. Alright, well, we have enough sulfur, we can make a miner. Yep, used to destroy massive resource veins, walls, and doors. Vampire chest, yeah. Okay. Customize the look. Alchemy we already have. Sawmill. Furnace, blood press, vermin nest, tannery, devourer, grinder, tomb. Okay. Altar of recollection. Exterior growing plant. Wooden coffin. Okay. So 8 copper ingots and a greater blood essence. Okay. 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 Okay, the greater blood essence, which should be in one of our storage boxes. Okay. I thought I still had one. Must have used it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, merciless longbow. Okay. Alright, one more whetstone. The leather's fine, it's the crude amethyst then I gotta go looking for. Okay. Oh. Okay, so yeah, we just need... Alright. Well, we'll make it. So we have it. Oh, okay, we just never took it. Perfect. Okay. So yeah. And we can now get... Alright. Servant coffin. And we can do crypt flooring.
This will not work.
Oh, I'm missing grave dust for it. Okay. Which, then I can throw in the grinder. Because I picked up plenty of bones. Yeah. So, turn off the stone brick for a minute. Grave dust. Okay. Alright. Alright. So... Okay. So it's 6 grave dust total we'll need. Okay. No reason to keep those. Yep. Alright. Well, that'll get me 4, so that'll get me most of the way. Okay. Okay. So grave dust, we'll just... Alright. Okay, move them on. Move them in here for a minute. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright. Gems can go. Material storage. Yep. Small chest. Well, that can go. You know what? Just take all. Alright. Then sort. Alright. Okay, so nothing more in storage. Okay. So let's see. Then what can I break down that I don't need anymore? Okay, so the axes. Okay, 10 paper. Okay. Gem dust, reinforced. Okay. Alright, tainted hearts. Okay. Haunted prism. Okay, wool thread. Carpet roll. Cloth. Okay, so all extras. Okay. So then... Okay, so... Well, the gem dust can just go. Okay. So from there, let's sort it once more. Quicksand. Okay, so alchemy. We'll go with alchemy. Okay. Alright. Paper's at 27. Okay. And let's see. Alright. We'll take the money with us. And... Okay. Okay. Then that Looking for... Okay. Add gem. Okay. Alright. Okay. There's some inventory cleanup done. There's... Alright. So then the last thing is... Where the hell's Nibbles? Alright. Or go after Finn the Fisherman. Gets us Frost Spell Point, Tier 1, and a fishing pole. Keep an eye out for bubbling water in lakes and streams. Okay. Alright. And with his V-Blood, then it's up to Nicola the Fallen, which gets us the paper press, so we can make our own. A assortment of cancel stands, frayed rugs, treasury flooring. Yeah, so for the next quest, he's what I have to. Kodia the Ferocious Bear gets us bear form, hunting trophy, and fur rugs. And Pelora the Fey Walker, garden fountains, garden hedges, large growing plots. Build a collection of growing plots, and a minor garlic resistance brew. Okay. And then finally, Quincy the Bandit King, smithy to make crafting iron weapons. Okay. Tailoring bench, ebonite stairs, icon, and then the Hollow Fang battle gear. And then that gets us up to Act 2. And yeah, just keeps going. Act 3, 4, and 91. Okay. Well, good to know. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Alright. Yep. We're lowest of the low. We're at least a threat. Alright. Discover treasury flooring. Alright. So we do need to get a second servant. Yeah. Honestly, folks, we've been going for quite a while, and I kind of want to take a break. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of V Rising. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.